really boomed in that area. Well, there we have some lights on the set today, and that's actually our topic of conversation.
It's actually Prevention Week, Fire Prevention Week, and we've got Valerie Powell joining us. It's easy to see what we're looking to prevent right now, but how important is having this week around this time of year?
It's very important just because there's so many different fires that happen, you know, around the holidays, even afterwards, like with the Christmas tree, people overloading lights, and just a bunch of different things like that. So it's great to have the safety reminders out there.
So how do you know? How do you know what you're allowed or what's too much? What are you supposed to do?
Well, first I can start talking about the trees. Basically, for people who are buying artificial trees, make sure, here I just have a little tag here that says flame retardant. So if you buy a tree, make sure that it says flame retardant on it. Also, there are people who obviously still like to buy the real trees. So to make sure that they're fresh when you go and buy it, if you tap the stem on the ground, if the needles fall off of it, don't buy that tree, it's not fresh. Another way to check is if you try and pull the needles out, they should be hard to pull out. And if you try and squeeze them between your fingers, they shouldn't break easily. So that's when you know that you have a good fresh tree. And also with that, fresh trees only last for about 10 to 14 days, so don't put your tree up now because it won't last until Christmas.
I was right. My kids keep getting on me. Let's put it up, and I'm thinking, it's a little early. It's not going to last.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's what happens. If people will put them up early and they'll keep them until after Christmas, and they dry out very easily, and that is a big problem for around Christmas time for fires.
Okay. How much we were just talking before going on about the importance of common sense. Do you find that common sense just sometimes goes out the window when people are thinking about doing stuff and just being in that festive mood?
It definitely does, and one thing comes to mind with that is I was talking to somebody the other day who knows a lady that they still put real candles on their tree. So I don't know if I think it was a tradition, but to me I thought, you know, people know not to put the candles, whether it's artificial or a real tree. Do not put real candles on trees. It's a big, big no-no.
No.
So just things like that you still need to remind people of.
Now, what about the lights?
The lights, first of all, make sure that they are CSA approved. You'll see right down there. So you'll see that on the box. If you don't see that, don't purchase the lights. So basically, these are LED lights that are all the rage right now. They're really great because they don't emit a lot of heat. So they're great for trees. And just make sure that you're putting the lights in their respectful environments. Indoor ones go indoor, outdoor ones go outdoor. Before you put them up, check and make sure that it's not frayed or nothing's broken. If they are, get a new pair. They're not too expensive, so yeah, just make sure, because you don't want to put your lights up on your house and then you find out that they don't work. It's kind of a waste of time with that.
It's like right out of a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
it's like that funny scene is about the Christmas lights actually not working. Yeah. You have the power bar here. Anything that we really should pay attention to?
They're great. Just these are great to not overload sockets. I mean, you put a few in them, but they have this right here, which is, so if you do overload it, it will turn off and it won't be able to work. So people, it kind of takes the common sense out of it that, you know, people put them in the plugs and it'll turn off if they are overloaded.
The tree, the reed, the manger, there's just,
sometimes it doesn't work. And also for strings of lights, don't attach more than 3 together.
Oh, okay.
So. And also candles. Around this time of year, people get festive. They like to use candles. Just the main thing, always make sure that you're around when the candles are lit. Don't leave the room. Don't leave them around, you know, small children or pets that could knock something over. Keep them on a steady surface. And also candles like this are great because it's in a big glass jar, and you know it's sturdy, so it's not going to be knocked over easily. So, and yeah, like you can open it and see that the flame kind of stays within it. So,
and don't put them on your tree. Do not put them on your tree. Great tips from the Canada Safety Council. Thank you so much for coming in, Valerie.
No problem.
Thank you very much, and enjoy this festive season. You know, we're just constantly reminding you, just be careful and pay attention. All right, if you're looking for gifts to buy over the course of this weekend, a great event is going to be the Glebe Bazaar. I'll tell you about that in a second.